Jackpot. I must have cut up some wood last year and either must have forgot about it or something. Well, it's not the greatest wood. It's kind of wet, but we'll see if it burns. Well, I think camp is coming together pretty well. This is the first time we've ever done this out here, and it's nice to be able to just camp in the backyard. Got had some of these little landscape bricks, and so made a quick fireplace or fire pit, and we're just getting ready to cook some dinner. So we've got hobo pies tonight. These are a nice, easy camping meal. Basically, it's ground beef and a bunch of vegetables mixed together: potatoes, carrots, beans, and corn. And we used to make them all individually, you know, around the fire with aluminum foil. So you'd put all your ingredients in a little foil pouch and then stick it in the fire and cook it. But man, that takes a really long time. So we just cook it all in the pot, and we'll all just dish out a bowl. You know, everything cleared pretty well, and the camper leveled out real nicely here up against those pine trees after we brush hogged this and everything. It's pretty good. There's some spots that aren't quite level. We might have to bring in a little bit of dirt and flatten it out and make a nice spot here, but we'll keep improving this site. It's already become kind of a favorite place. It's just awesome to sit out here. It's nice and breezy and cool. It's shaded. So we've got our own little camp spot. The girls are enjoying the new trail. It sounds like I'm not sure if they're making it down the big hill or not.
A lot of bad things just happened.
So the little four-wheelers have been a hit out here on the trail. So out here we have everything powered by this little inverter generator. I'm not running much. The campsite is through the woods here, about 100 feet. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if we can see the camper in there or not. Yeah, it's through there. So got about a 100-foot extension cord running out there to the camper, and this is a little 2,000 watt inverter generator. Actually, I got this kind of in an emergency situation a couple months ago at Walmart. So it was a $400 or $500 little power mate. But these things are handy. They're super easy to take with you anywhere and just pop up. They're nice and quiet and easy to start. You know, my wife, the kids can start it. It's just a nice little emergency backup generator. And so this is what we're running the campsite with. And basically we just have lights and the refrigerator, maybe some fans or something tonight if it gets hot. But this should do pretty good for us. Now, if I want to run the air conditioner or something like that out here, if it's real hot and we camp out here in the summertime, I'd have to either run power out here, like buried cable, which we're quite a ways away from the house, so that would be quite a project and quite expensive. Or I could just bring my big generator out here, but that thing is so noisy and it's going to require a lot more fuel. So down the road, I plan on making like a little generator house out here where I could actually store the generator, pull it out here, and that way I can just let it run out here for quite some time, and also convert it to propane, so I could put a big propane tank out here for it, and then you know, wouldn't have to fill it up with gas. All right, guys, go ahead and grab a plate and come on over. Oh. Okay. Well, it's morning and it's breakfast of champions right here, bacon and coffee. Everything went pretty good last night. Everyone slept well, even though we didn't have the air conditioner, which we normally have in the summertime in this camper. It was very comfortable. We stayed cool. We had a couple fans, and the generator ran all night long with no issue, because really it was only powering a couple fans and the water pump here and there, and the refrigerator as it kicked on and off. So we're just getting up, having some breakfast over and around the fire, and we'll just enjoy another beautiful day here on our own campsite. So you saw us making these little peanut butter and bird seed sticks, and these are kind of a tradition for us. We make these little bird feeders usually when we go camping and hang them around the campsite and attract birds. We haven't seen many birds flying through here yet, but I'm sure once we get out of the way here, they'll start to come around and have a good old time. But we just take a stick, or you can take toilet paper or paper towel rolls and poke sticks through it, make little perches for the birds, and then you cover it with peanut butter and just stick bird seed to it, and then you make a nice little cheap natural bird feeder. We're hanging it with yarn, so the yarn will break down over time if we leave them here, or we can come and take them down and get rid of them. How's the trail? Are you guys going through the whole thing?
Yeah.
Even down the hill and everything?
Yeah. I just
Eva, did you make it?
Yeah. I just drive down that part.
Good.
I think this is gonna work.
This is the first time that we've actually come out and camped out here on our property. And it's such a cool thing to be able to just go out far enough away from the house where we can't see or hear anybody around us. We're actually quite a distance away from the house, and so it feels like we're camping somewhere else. It doesn't even feel like we're home, but yet we can run up to the house if we need to take a shower. We can run up to the house if we need to get something. We can care for our animals very easily. And that's been the biggest struggle, is trying to find someone to take care of the animals if we want to leave for an extended period of time. And so this is going to be probably a regular reoccurrence. We'll be able to pop out here, camp for a few days. We have a river nearby. We can go kayaking. There's so many things we can do right around our area, and it's a lot less expensive to stay on your own place. So clearing the campsite has worked really well, but we've got a lot of improvements we want to make. The SSL family mom and I have already been talking about all the things we want to do: build some log benches around the fire and get some gravel in here and level out some areas, and maybe mow this down, make it kind of grassy, plant some grass, or just keep mowing it. And we'll make this into a really nice campsite where we can just use it all the time. And we're going to keep expanding the trails so we can take nature hikes and ride four-wheelers around and all that kind of stuff out here in the woods. And we're really going to take advantage of as much of this property as we can to have fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed kind of coming along for a little bit of a camping trip. We'll take you guys along for more of this stuff. We've got a lot of I love camping, and I love all the camping things, and just kind of living off grid or living off the land. And that's what we're doing when we camp. We're pretending to be pioneers for a few days, right? With air conditioning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed tagging along. Hit thumbs up. I always appreciate it on every video, and stay tuned for more homesteading and farming and recreation things sometimes. So love to have you guys tag along. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.